Hey everybody, thanks for watching The Great Green Room. My name is Julia. Today we're going to be looking at Bizzy Mizz Lizzy, written and illustrated by David Shannon. Bizzy Mizz Lizzy is the busiest bee in the hive. She gets perfect grades. She does every activity. And why does she do all this? Well, one day she wants to meet the queen, and when the queen asks her if she's the best bee she can say, "Yes, I am." Her best friend, Lazy Miss Daisy, is always saying to her, "Let's relax, let's go to the garden and hang out in a flower," but Miss Lizzy always says she's too busy. Maybe not quite as busy as her mom. One day, there is an announcement. There's going to be a spelling contest, and Lizzy is chosen along with her classmates, Newsy Susie and Zack Pat on the Back. And she is so excited that she studies and studies and studies so much that she never gets any sleep. And when the day of the spelling bee arrives, she falls asleep right when she's about to spell a word and sleeps for 3 days. So then her mother says, "You have to relax. The doctor says you're not allowed to do any more activities." So she and Lazy Miss Daisy go to the garden together to relax. And who do they meet there but the queen? And the queen says, "I come here every day. I'm not too busy to relax." And that's how Bizzy Mizz Lizzy, wait for it, learn to stop and smell the flowers. So, yeah, a bit on the nose. Very quite obvious allegory for I'm not sure how old. Seems to me like having a fable in which the main character collapses from exhaustion is a little much for very young children. Maybe again for slightly older children, if you've got an overachiever in your life that maybe needs to hear this message, this might be a good book for them. David Shannon, of course, the author of the No David books. He's written Alice the Fairy, A Bad Case of the Stripes. Of all of his books, A Bad Case of the Stripes reminds me the most of this one in that they are both like allegories of behavior, I guess. But his illustrative style is the same as No David, Alice the Fairy, all of those. Very saturated, almost like a little bit rough looking around the edges, like a little bit off kilter. If you like David Shannon, you'll probably really like this. I always like his illustration style. I don't know how much I liked this actual book. It seems like it would be a very particular message for a very, very particular child. I'm going to give Bizzy Mizz Lizzy by David Shannon a 3. If you see it, check it out, see what you think. As always, I want to hear about the books that you've read, that you liked, that you didn't like. Thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.